Give me the next minutes and I'm going to show you 6 things about trading that most people spend years figuring out. And I mean that literally. I've been trading for 16 years. I started with $6,000 and I've grown that into an 8-figure portfolio. I built one of the largest trading communities online with thousands of traders learning from these exact concepts. And the 6 things that I'm about to share, they're the things that actually move the needle, not the indicators, not the alerts. Let's go. First concept, and this one's gonna sting a little. Most traders think they're losing because they're picking the wrong stocks or getting their entries wrong, but that's not usually it. The real reason most people blow their accounts is how often they're trading. Overtrading is a silent killer. You sit at your desk and you feel like you need to be doing something constantly. Every time the market moves, it looks like an opportunity. Every green candle feels like something you're missing. So you just take the trade and then another one and another. And 20 trades in, you've lost more on the average ones than you ever made on the good ones. The traders who are consistently profitable take fewer trades, not more. 2 or 3 high quality setups a week will beat 20 mediocre ones every single time. Because when you only take the best, you're only putting money on the line when the odds are actually in your favor. Concept 2, you're looking at the wrong thing. Profitable traders start with the big picture. Market context first, candles last. So if you're only taking the best setups, how do you know which ones those are? And this is where most traders get it wrong. They zoom in, they're staring at a 1 minute or a 5-minute chart looking for entries, but that's the last thing you should be looking at. Before you look at a single candle, you need to understand the context. What is the overall market doing today? Is it trending? Is it chopping sideways? Is the sector your stock is in showing strength or weakness? What's the risk environment look like? Because if you pick the best entry on a terrible day in a weak sector, you're fighting everything. The market context tells you whether conditions are even worth trading. And most days, the right answer is to wait. The traders who understand that are the ones who are still in the game 5 years from now. Concept 3, the levels that work are usually the obvious ones. Once you're looking at the market correctly, you need to know what to look for. And this is something I see traders massively overthink. They've got 10 indicators on their chart, drawing trend lines in every direction, looking for complicated patterns. But the levels that actually matter, the ones where price is going to react the most violently, are usually the most obvious ones. The round numbers, the previous highs and lows on the daily, weekly chart, and even on the monthly chart. The clear areas where price has respected a zone multiple times. The reason these levels work is because those are the ones everyone can see. Institutions, big money, they're trading at those obvious levels. And if you have to work hard to find it, it's probably not a real level. My charts are almost completely clean. Support and resistance and market context. That's it. Simplifying your charts is one of the highest leverage things most traders can do. Concept 4, position sizing is your real emotional control system. Here's one of the most underrated concepts in trading, and it completely reframes how most people think about psychology. Everyone talks about controlling your emotions in the market, not letting fear and greed take over, and that's real. But the way you actually do it isn't through just willpower or only meditation. It's through position sizing. If you're risking money you can't afford to lose, your emotions are going to take over no matter what. You'll get out of a trade too early because you're scared, or you hold a loser too long because you cannot accept the loss. But if you size your positions correctly, if you risk an amount that you're genuinely okay with losing, your thinking gets clear. You can manage the trade properly and you can follow your rules. Position sizing is the lever that controls everything else. Most traders focus on where to enter and where to exit, but the professionals focus on how much to actually risk. So get the size right and the rest becomes a lot easier. Concept 5, this is where most traders struggle the most. The best traders are not hunting for trades. They're waiting for price to come to them. What that means in practice, you identify your level ahead of time. You know exactly where you want to get involved and then you just wait for it. You don't chase a stock that's already moved. You don't force a trade because you've been sitting on your hands for 2 hours. You wait for your setup at your level with your conditions confirmed. It doesn't come, you don't trade. And I know that feels like doing nothing, but doing nothing when conditions aren't right is the right thing to do. And one of the biggest turning points for traders in my community is when they stop trying to be in the market every minute of every single day and start being selective about when they engage. Your job is not to trade constantly, right? Your job is to be ready when the right setup appears. Okay, so last one, and this is the practical thing you can do starting tomorrow. Every profitable trader I know has a pre-market routine. Before the market opens, before a single candle forms, they know exactly what they're going to do. What is the overall market context today? What are the key levels in play on the stocks that I'm watching? What's my plan if the price does this? And what am I not going to do today? They have a watch list, they have a plan, and they've thought through the scenarios. And then when the market opens, they're not reacting, they're not scrambling, they're executing. Most traders do the opposite. They sit down at the open, scan what's moving, and they start chasing randomly. That's gambling. The routine is what takes everything we've talked about today, the context, the levels, the position sizing, the patience, and turns it into a repeatable process. Even 20 or 30 minutes of preparation before the open will change how you trade. You'll take better trades and you'll skip the bad ones. Your results will reflect it. If you want to actually build that pre-market routine, the one I've used for 16 years, and understand exactly how I think through the market before every single trading day, click this video here. I break down the exact process step by step, how I identify key levels, how I assess market context, how I know when conditions are worth trading and when they're not. If everything in this video clicked for you, that's the next thing to watch. I'll see you there.